ELK stack. What is that? ELK is a combination of how many tools? Three tools. Elastic, Logstash, Kibana. What is there? Kibana. So three tools together we call it as what? ELK stack. What is there, guys? Elastic, Logstash, Kibana. All three things together, ELK stack. Array, stack is not a separate word, guys. Multiple things arranged together. That's why it is called what? Stack. Sir, what is this purpose of these tools, guys? For logging, already SL4J is there. Then what's the purpose of this? These three tools together we use for log monitoring. What is that? All the three tools we use for what? Log monitoring activity. Log4j, SL4j to generate the log messages, right? But those log messages generally comes in what? Text files. Sometimes in one text file, sometimes in multiple text files. Are you getting my point there? But I want to have a beautiful GUI environment, having proper indexation, proper monitoring, and able to write my own queries to filter the log messages. Come on, guys. Okay, for that one, we have to think about going for what? Everyone, please confirm voice clear or not. Shiva Patagonda, Mr. Shiva, you are getting voice breaking. What can I do there? I think I'm in correct one only. Ground to new NIT Office 5G. Let me connect to correct one. Why it is dancing? Okay, I will connect it to. It's breaking. Check, guys. Every day this. Now okay? Okay, that's good. Yeah, ELK stack is providing GUI environment to monitor the log messages. ELK stack comes under log monitoring tool. Is not logging tool. Logging tools are there to generate the log messages, and this tool is there to monitor the log messages. I hope you are getting the difference nicely, guys, right? Okay. And it is very useful in what? Which one? Which one? Spring Boot microservice is there. Microservice architecture, you know that? If not aware, any basic idea you might have got. Every service is developed as a separate project. In one project, there may be 100 services. Then 100 projects will be created or not. Come on. 100 projects means 100 log files will be generated or not, guys. But we cannot get control on 100 log files nicely. So we need a single GUI environment to monitor all these 100 log files related log messages. So for that purpose, we can take the support of what? ELK stack tools or not, guys. So you have multiple log files, but you want to monitor them. You want to see the log messages. You want to search for your choice log messages in a single GUI environment. So first of all, you have to link all these multiple log files to single place, and that is what? ELK stack. So it is there to generate the log messages, or it is there to monitor already generated log messages. monitor already generated log messages. That's why this comes under which tool, guys? Log monitor. ELK tool. ELK tool comes under ELK tool. Great knowledge, boss. Okay, it comes under which category? Log monitoring tool. What tool? Okay, boss. That's good. So let's get into one by one. So total, how many softwares we have to arrange here? Three. What are those? Elastic, Logstash, Kibana. Elastic is NoSQL database software, which actually stores the log messages that are collected from different projects. That is what? Elastic is the NoSQL database. Logstash. It acts as a bridge between multiple log files and Elastic to gather the messages by providing indexing on the messages. Well, to gather the log messages by providing what? Indexing on them. What, guys? Indexing on them. Last one, Kibana, our main tool, guys, provides a GUI environment to observe the log messages in a beautiful manner. And they also introduced one query language called KQL. How we got SQL for database? Here we got what? KQL, Kibana query language. What is that? Kibana query language. Using that KQL, we can write the queries to filter the log messages by applying what? Our choice conditions. What conditions? Okay, that's great. So let's concentrate on, okay, what is the basic outline is this, guys. So log4j, logback, SL4j, all these are to generate the log messages. When multiple log files are there from the related mess projects, to monitor them in a single GUI environment, we need to take the support of what? What is that? ELK stack. Is there any other alternate for ELK stack? Yes. In the market, not only ELK stack, guys, we have commercial log monitoring tool called Splunk. What is that? Commercial log monitoring tool called what? Splunk. Splunk come under what, guys? Okay. Log monitoring tool. What tool, guys? Yes, that's great, my dear. Okay, let's understand things one by one, boss. Yeah, here is my. Okay, let's introduce the tool. File open. Here is my what? Spring. File open. Here is my what? Spring. 515 Spring Boot Data JPA. Oh, got it. Tools 701 ELK session 1. Yeah, I'm changing the title, guys. Distributor logging good. Why it is distributor logging? It is collecting multiple log files and allowing to monitor the log messages, na boss. Distributed logging is good, but better wording for is what? Log monitoring. What is there? Log monitoring. What is this, guys. Log monitoring using ELK stack. Okay, guys. ELK stack is an open source log analytics. Analytics means monitoring only. Solution with the three software components: Elasticsearch, Logstash, and Kibana. Working together, these technologies allows DevOps and SecOps teams to collect, aggregate means what? Summary kind of thing, analyze and visualize log data in the cloud, supporting critical functions like what? Application monitoring and what? Security analytics. Earlier, only Log4j, SL4j was enough, guys. But nowadays, microservice architecture means within project, so many projects, so many log file. But people monitoring each log file whenever error comes, whenever problem comes, is very difficult process. We need a single point to monitor all the log files, and that single point is nothing but what? ELK stack. And when these tools were new, boss, there used to be separate ELK developers or ELK monitors who separate post only having ELK knowledge. But now they have become a regular tool. Everyone should have a knowledge. And if you are trying as what? Full stack developer. Because full stack developer expected to be all rounder, right? You should be in a position to handle any situation. So nowadays it has become quite common to have what? ELK knowledge. ELK stack is combination of how many tools, guys? Three tools. ELK stack is combination of how many tools, guys? Three. E for Elasticsearch. It is a NoSQL database software which can store application generated log messages by collecting from original log file, nothing but text file. Original log file, nothing but what? Text file. Super, guys. Next. Logstash. It is a pipeline tool that takes log messages from what? Different sources, like what? Applications. And exports them to what? Different targets, like Elasticsearch having the indexing. We are having the indexing here. Come on, my dear. Come on, everyone. K for Kibana. It is a visualization UI layer which helps the developer to monitor what? Application logs, browser environment, having GUI screens. Simply, literally having which screens, guys? GUI screens. Simply, solidly having which screens, my dear? GUI screens. Are you getting my point, my dear? Come on, everyone. E for Elastic, L for Logstash, K for Kibana. Okay. So here we are having Java, non-Java application. Our ELK is not specific to Java, guys. It can analyze log files generated by any technology application. See, Java, non-Java application using logging API of certain domain generates one or more log files or not, guys. I'm showing as only one log file. Let me show it as what? There are multiple log files. There are multiple log files. Generates one or more log files are not there, guys. Super. That is A. What is next one, guys? B. What is next one, guys? B. Using Logstash, we try to index the log messages. We try to use data as one basic criteria to sort the log messages, whatever it is. Logstash acts as a bridge, guys, to collect the log messages from multiple log files, and they will be stored in one database software called Elasticsearch. What is that? Elasticsearch. Okay, that's great. Once all log messages are stored in what? Once all these log messages are stored in what? Come on, guys. NoSQL database software. What software? NoSQL database software, having indexing, but we don't want to do anything with the database. So there we link that one with what? Kibana. Kibana collects all the log messages from Elasticsearch, provides beautiful GUI environment where we can apply filters, where we can write the queries, we can do a number of things to visualize them. And we can see the charts also. At this hour less messages, this hour more messages. We can get the charts, all the charts, GUI representation. It's going to be a single place to monitor all the log messages that are coming from different log files or not, guys. Okay, let's have a look. Yeah, application generates log messages using its logging API. What, guys? Like log4j, SL4j, etc. and writes them to log file. Okay, 1 minute. I don't want to give the feeling of one application. It can be multiple applications. Okay, done. What happened, guys? Why strength is dropped today? Any festival? Are you enjoying the classes? Any problem from my side? Am I not creating interest to attend the classes? Yes, sir. No, no. It's not. Classes are interesting or boring, boss. First of all, tell you. Are you getting feeling you are learning something great every day? I'm seeing few people are quite regular. I'm happy, but one day good strength, one day less strength. Already offline classes are down. Are you attending online? The people who are missing offline classes, are you attending online or they're also bunker? See, guys, listen. When opportunity knocks the door, we don't know. That day, if you are not ready with the subject, then you will blame yourself. Then you should not say, if I would have gone to classes regularly, if I would have done practicals regularly, I would have cracked this opportunity. Definitely it happens for you. All of a sudden, one company says, we have urgent recruitment, come with this technology knowledge. If you are ready with subject, you can go and give interview, and within 2 3 days, you will get offer letter to join. It's like marriage event kind of thing. Job is like marriage event. So many days you not got the job, but all of a sudden, one interview happens, within few days you will get a joining date. Marriage is also like that, na? At least in girls' life. At least in girls' life, one fine day, one boy comes, finalize the selection. Parents also agrees. Within 1 week, status changes to what? Married. For them, surprising, and for friends also it's surprising, right? But when you are not ready, you will miss the opportunity. Okay. Missing some topic as we call scrum call. I am not talking about one individual, Babu. Yuvraj Patil, Azad, Azad, why you are there everywhere? I get curiosity when you do practicals. I enjoyed a lot. Thank you. When you do practical, I enjoyed a lot. Array, without what is that concept, there is no practical. Fine, whatever it is. Yeah. You have to accept equally concept also, boss. If you don't accept concept, you cannot become great analyzer of the subject. Okay. Understand properly what problems are. My English is very weak. Will shake. I'm not understanding properly what problems are. English is very weak. But you are writing good English, Babu. And that too, I don't also use a high-end vocabulary. I too don't know. Am I using high-end English? Simple English only, na? Is my notes having any high-end English? Simple words only there. Mr. Sheikh, I think you are in psychological feeling, you don't know English. Actually, you have a good English. Must come out of the psychological feeling. Okay. Right. Okay. And moreover, after completion of graduation, you cannot say my English is not good. And don't forget you have written your engineering exams in English only. Don't forget that. Okay, na? Please. And that should not look like. And how does market is related to subject, Rababu? And moreover, I always said, try as a fresher, not working out. I'm giving great knowledge to you people. Become ready to show 1 year gap as experience. You don't think about other side of the coin, only market dry, market dry, market dry. You have reasons to not to do hard working. That's it. One thing I noticed. When market is good for fresher, you will say, and they are asking a lot of tough questions. When market is dry, you will say market dry. And market dry for fresher, I do agree that during Corona some mistakes happened. After that, market has become dry for what freshers because they have given more and more opportunities during Corona time in the fear of productivity. Okay, it's not a risk, boss. As long as you have a subject, it is not a risk. If you don't have subject, definitely a risk. And without risk, there is no risk. That's my dear. Without risk, there is no risk. And where risk is not there, when you are driving vehicle on the road, also risk is there. When you are traveling in the aeroplane, also risk is there, right? When you are eating your hostel food, also risk is there. When you are drinking water in Amilpet, also risk is there. That's why some people are carrying water from Nareshite. I noticed that. Okay, right? No, not this batch. Some other batches I have seen. Before class, they go to that place to fill the water. After class, they go to fill the water. It's a good, no problem. Naresh the money and you spend it. I also support that. Everyone do it. Okay. At least you will get a filter water, right? Are Magnus, how do you are a remote guy, Nara? Okay. That's guys, the risk is everywhere, but calculated risk always gives the positive results. Calculated risk. I'm not saying don't take risk. Take risk, but it should be calculated risk. See, you climbed gap as experience. What happened? You cleared entry, you got a job. After working 6 months, you have been caught. What at max? What happens? At max, what happens? They don't put you jail. They don't give any complaint. They ask to resign. 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 Okay. No, resign. 6 months salary is there in your hand. Okay. Well, that day night you watch movie or spend time with friends or go to pub and enjoy. Next day onwards, one more resume, one more try. Yes or no, boss? See, as long as you are doing employee, you are trying as employee, keep false prestiges, false images aside. You want to bring you want to bring these skills into a picture, try to become entrepreneur. Then you can bring false prestige, egos all into this. But right now you are not in that stage. So you are trying as a job. What happened? If worst case is you will be caught. They will ask to resign. Resign it. Okay, take 2 3 days gap. Anyhow, salary is already there in your accounts, right? Spend that money. Okay, go for one small tour. Go and come Pahalgam. Pahalgam and keep one photo in Instagram. Adventure trip of my life. Yes. And again try for another company. This time we can do better interviews. You will do so because you already got 6 months experience. You can perform interview very, very well, right? So please don't tell me that reason fresher market dry. That's why I'm not working hard. That's why I'm not learning subject. You're searching for excuses. That's it. Fine, fine. Let's come back to the subject. B guys, log stats tools takes the log messages from what? Log files and process them having what? Indexing. Super. Log stats processed messages will be stored in what? Elastic. No, Elastic Search NoSQL database software. These stored messages will be passed to whom, guys? Kibana tool for GUI environment. For what environment, guys? UI environment to see and use the log messages. So entire at the end program, the DevOps engineer or SecOps engineer is going to work with Kibana tool numbers, reminding all are part of background process only now, my dear. Super guys. Okay. What is the difference between logging tools like Log4j, SL4j, and ELK stack? ELK stack. Logging tools generated log messages, and logging tools generates the log messages. Logging tools generate the log messages, writes them to log files, whereas ELK stack is what? Log monitoring tool who actually monitors the log messages by collecting them from different log files, having indexing and visualization. Simply having what? Indexing and what? Visualization. Are you getting my point there, guys? Super. What are the different log monitoring tools available in the market? These are the various log monitoring tools that are there in the market. And listen, guys, when I don't want to write the names, better to write one word called and etc. Yeah. You know what is the meaning of ETC? End of thinking capacity. We write few things. After that, things are not striking to your brain. Then what you will say? ETC. So my thinking capacity is over. Others are there, but I don't know what they are. Okay, these are various log monitoring tools now, my dear. Splunk is there. Okay, ELK stack is there. Come on. Right. But Splunk after ELK stack, other popular one is what, guys? ELK is Splunk, but Splunk is a commercial one. It is not an open source one, guys. It's a commercial one. Okay, that's why we use more and more what? This only. ELK stack is very useful to cull the log messages from different log file, either same or different application of any technology, and to summarize and aggregate those log messages. ELK stack can be used in what? Java, .NET, PHP, JS, Python, etc. technology application to enable analytics on log messages. Analytics means analyzation. ELK stack is not alternate for what? Logging APIs, Log4j, SL4j. In fact, it complements those logging APIs by collecting their log messages for aggregation and analyzation. Is not replacement for logging tools. It actually complements what? A logging tool. What do you mean by complementing logging tools, guys? Say something. Complementing. Complimenting means what? Appreciation, I understand that. In this context, what do you mean by complimenting? Because of ELK stack, the log messages generated by log tools can be visualized, can be analyzed more effectively. That is the meaning of what, guys? Complimenting. New employee joined in your organization and is trying to do every work that you are doing. Okay, na? One fine day, management said that you look for other option. Then new employee is a replacement for you or not, guys. New employee joined, okay, but then management called both people. Okay, especially to the old employee said, I know you are overloaded and so much centralization is there on you, lot of dependency is there on you. One day if you are not coming, whole system is disturbing. So let's do one thing, you take this person, train as like you, and he is not replacing you, he is going to complement you. He is going to complement you. That means he is going to reduce burden of you. Movie director will be there, assistant directors will be there, associate directors will be there. These people are replacement to director or complementing the director? Complementing the director. Everything cannot be done by director, right? Because he's a single human being. But some of his thoughts will be discussed with what? Associates and assistant. So they take care of few of the responsibilities and makes the director job easy or not, guys. Especially explaining scene to actors and making not the heroines getting the idea about dialogues, meaning of the dialogue. That kind of minute works you cannot expect from main director. Definitely that has to be done by what? Supporting team only, right? Because director has to concentrate on whole picture, not on what? One department, right, boss? Super, guys. So co-director, assistant directors are what? Complementing the director, replacing the director. They are complementing the director. Okay, na boss? Okay. ELK stack tools are top level tools enable to enable the analytics. What is that? To enable the analytics on the top of log messages that are generated by any technology application using specific logging API. Java application generated Log4j, SL4j based log messages can be analyzed or displayed for end users using the support of what, guys? ELK. What is that? ELK. Elastic Log Stash and what? Kibana. Elastic Log Stash and what? Kibana. Is that clear, my dear? Come on, everyone. Okay. ELK stack use cases. Where exactly this will be used? Okay, it looks boring, boss, but in the interview room, they don't ask coding. They ask concept only. In interview, they'll ask, show me how you use Kibana in front of me. No. They will ask, ELK comes under which category tool? Log monitoring. What is log monitoring? If you know, so without concept, you cannot clear interview, boss. Concept for interview and to understand practicals more easily and effectively. But after joining company, every day you have to do the coding only. You have to do configurations only. But to clear the interview, concept is required. So both should be learned hand to hand. I have seen from people, sir, when you teach theory, why are you seeing theory separately? You feel that one as what? Concept. The terminology, the wordings, what I have introduced in concept building will definitely reflect in the coding or not. And then coding becomes easy, boss. Okay. If you want to become great programmer, you have to learn both together. You cannot give more focus on coding and you cannot hate what? Theoretical part or concept part. Okay. When deployed together, Elasticsearch, Logstash, and Kibana work as search and analytics engine, allowing IT operation teams to perform. IT operation teams means DevOps team numbers. IT operation team, very useful in project maintenance. And during project maintenance, sometime application down, application up, so many issues will come or not, guys. DevOps. Aggregate collected log data from varieties of sources using Logstash. Using what? Logstash. Aggregate collected log data from varieties of sources using what? Logstash. Transform, process, and enrich log data using what? Logstash and Elasticsearch. Logstash for index generation, analyzation kind of thing. Elasticsearch is for storing the process. Index and search log data using what? Elasticsearch. Explore and analyze log data and produce data visualization using what? Kibana. For better GUI presentation, you have to think about using what? Kibana. Okay, na boss? And a DevOps team will do all these things, guys. Aggregation using Logstash. Processing and storing is what? Logstash and Elasticsearch. Searching and indexing and searching also can be done using Logstash. But better GUI presentation for doing all these things, what is there? Kibana. Okay, guys, that's great thought. Common use cases for Elasticsearch and ELK stack include. Common use cases for ELK stack include. What is there? Log analysis and what? Monitoring. ELK stack is what? Frequently used for centralizing and analyzing log data from various sources such as servers, applications, network devices. It allows organization to gain insights into what? System health, performance, and potential issues, helping to troubleshoot problems and maintain system reliability. Are you understanding my statement, my dear? Again, all these things, centralizing and analyzing log data, microservice architecture. How many projects? 100 project, 100 log file. Not compulsory these projects should be there in single computer or single directory. They can be there in different places, right? But still, I want to bring all the log file log messages in one common central place. Okay, using the support of what? ELK stack. Taking the support of what? ELK stack. That's the beauty of ELK stack or not, guys. Application performance monitoring, APM. If application running smoothly, per hour on an average 50 log messages should come. Not coming. Something problem. Then we will try to see the performance of the application or not. Coming as expected. Okay, it's going good, right? So it can be used to monitor the performance activity or not, guys. It can be definitely used to monitor the performance activity or not, my dear. That's great, guys. With the Elastic APM, what is there? Elastic APM module. The ELK stack can be used to monitor the performance of application. It enables developers and operation team to track and analyze application behavior, identify bottlenecks, and optimize what code perform. Expected number of log messages are not coming. Then developers will try to analyze the application code or not, guys. Will definitely try to analyze the application code or not, my dear. Come on, everyone. So that is what application monitoring tool, guys. Next one, security monitoring. Array, same log messages can also be used to analyze the security levels or not. These areas should execute by these role people, but they are able to enter into some other areas which are not authorized. So that shows there are security issues or not, boss. That definitely shows there are security issues or not, my dear. Come on, everyone. ELK stack can be utilized to monitor security event, collecting, analyzing security related data from multiple sources to detect and respond to what? Security threats, suspicious activities, cyber attacks in real time. Cyber attacks in what? Real time. Are you getting my point here, guys? Come on, everyone. Now, here, what we are doing is what? Security monitoring or not, guys? Say something, my dear. I want reply. What we are doing is security monitoring. Log messages which are used for performance monitoring can also be used for security monitoring. Business intelligence and what? Data analytics. Organization can use ELK to analyze large data set, generate insights, to build interactive dashboards, visualization for business intelligence purpose. This information helps in what? Data driven decision making, identifying trends and pattern. For example, all ATM machines are used daily in our bus. Okay, they decided to take a decision. What is the decision? To reduce or increase number of ATMs in our society, in our cities or in our country. Okay, na? So let us assume they have a dashboard. They prepared a ELK stack dashboard. All ATM messages, log messages, they are able to bring in one place and they're able to prepare one pie chart or bar chart kind of thing. Month by month they analyze. Month to month, the ATM utilization is reducing. What guys? ATM utilization is reducing. When they realize month to month ATM utilization is reducing, then they don't think about what? Okay, increasing number of ATM, and to reduce the monthly headaches, they try to close the existing ATM centers are not there. So realistic data they do, real time data they do, and they go for analyzation of all process or not, guys. Are you understanding my statement, guys? Come on, everyone. Organization can use ELK to analyze large data sets, generate insights, and what? Build an interactive dashboard. Infrastructure monitoring. Many teams use ELK monitoring to perform what? Health and IT infrastructure, including server database. To check how database is used, how servers are used. For that also they to go for what? ELK monitoring only. DevOps monitoring, compliance and what? Auditing. All these at the end, application generated log messages are used to monitor the project in different levels, right? For DevOps team, ELK stack can be used to consolidate the logs. Metrics means non-technical data about the project. Okay. Various development and deployment tools, facilitating collaboration and providing what? Insights into the software development life cycle. That's good. Compliance and what? Auditing. The ELK stack can help organizations meet regulatory compilation requirement by collecting and meeting, retaining what? Relevant data for audit trials, reporting. Although retaining data in Elasticsearch can be a costly one. Auditing also can be done, boss, whether application is running smoothly or not, at what time, what messages are coming, all these things. I think you got the clarity. You see all the points, guys. All these points are saying what? Collect the multiple log messages of log files and use them for performance, use them for security, use them for auditing, use them for what? Business intelligence, use them for X, use them for Y, use them for Z. We are saying everywhere over here are not there, guys. When and where should I use ELK stack? When and where should I use ELK stack? Use ELK stack on the top of what? Existing log APIs. If the application is generating huge amount of log messages from different instances of the application, what guys? By taking the support of use variety number of log files. ELK stack is useful to collect and consolidate use number of log messages coming from what? Multiple log files in a single place. Okay, with this our introduction is over. Now we have to worry about what? Practical part or not, guys? Shall we start going for practicals here, guys? One by one. Okay, guys. First of all, we have to keep three softwares ready. Latest version is 8.x, guys, but 8.x is having some bugs. That's why I prefer downloading what? 7.3 version, whatever I have shown here. Don't use what? 8.x, some problems are there. Especially towards the starting server, it is taking time and it is asking a number of username passwords. After generating a lot of username passwords also, it is not starting properly. If you want, you can try, boss. Okay, if you have any better alternate for that, you let me know. I'll also start working with that. But somehow 8.x is not working greatly. That's why we are going to work with which version? 7.3 version. Yeah, three softwares will be coming in the form of three zip files. Extracting zip files is nothing but installing what? These softwares. Okay. The three softwares of ELK stack. What guys? The three softwares of ELK stack can be used. The three softwares of ELK stack can be used for enabling log monitoring. Okay, ELK stack can be used in the can be downloaded. That's better. In the form of what files, guys? Zip files. The three softwares of ELK stack can be downloaded in the form of what, guys? Zip file. That's great, guys. Yeah. Download and keep all the three tools of ELK stack ready. All the three tools of ELK stack ready, right? Kibana, yes, this is Windows. Elasticsearch, this is three softwares, guys. Here, three separate. Okay. Since 8.x also here are having few technical issues, so better to use what? The 7.x versions of what? ELK stack. The 7.x versions of ELK stack. This is maroon color, guys. This is another maroon color. Lastly, this is another maroon. Okay. Right. What I do is I don't download, guys. Already I have downloaded them. But I'll try to extract in front of you. ELK stack 1. Already these are the three extracted folders. If you want, I'll show the URL of the website. Very easy to download. Download. What is there, guys? Elasticsearch. Download Elasticsearch. Yeah, it's a website, guys. Yeah, don't tempt towards downloading latest version. It's suggested to download 7.3, guys. Okay, 9 also came, but still work with what? 7.3. Okay, view fast releases. View fast releases. 888. Okay. What is there? More releases. Every week they release one version. What is there in that? More releases. Okay. You spend the time, guys. If you go there like this, you are getting what? Okay, this one. This is also, see, 7.7, February 25 only. Check it out. It's not too far. Okay, February 25. On February 10th, again 8.0. That parallelly updating both versions, right? They're parallelly updating. Acha, acha. Arey, how come? Then how come, right? Is here 2022, here 2025. Maybe they're parallelly updating versions, it seems. Okay. Let it be, guys. That's not a big issue. Okay. Yeah, 3-zip file. Like this, you have to download the 3-zip files, guys. First, you have to start extracting. Order is not important. In any order, you can extract, guys. Right click, open with what? WinRAR. Say extract. Say what? Extract. Tell me. ELK stack 1. I don't write all this stuff. 7.1.7 soft. I'll take it. I want to extract to this folder, boss. I would like to extract to this folder. Yeah, that is ready. Next, Kibana. Open with what? WinRAR. Here is what? Extract. Here is what? Extract. Tell me here. Soft. Say okay. Kibana has a big software, guys. Kibana is a big software and it takes bit of time. What he wrote? Nothing. Trying as a fresher or showing gap as experience? Gap only, na? But you should be more active than this. Yeah. What is next one? Log stash. Open with WinRAR. Here is what? Extract to. In this place, where is this? Soft. Say okay. That's great, guys. We are ready with all the three softwares. Yeah. Once that is done, guys, we have to think about starting some servers, right? Okay. Download is done. Try to start Kibana and Elasticsearch servers by extracting them. Rohit, 2024 passed out. Okay, once you complete 2025 June, you can show 1 year gap as experience. It's possible. Up to 2025 June, you will be treated as a fresher. After that also you will be treated as a fresher, but 2025 fresher will have more priority because they are very more fresh babies, right? Yeah, compared to you, they are more fresh bees, right, boss? And that's why they get higher priority for fresher openings. So you have option to try as a fresher for 1-2 years. You can definitely say you are trying as a fresher. After 2 years, my suggestion is try to show gap as experience. Huh? No, what is need of master to become software engineer? No, boss. There is no need of master post graduation for completing. Yeah, super. Can you help documentation, sir? Okay, did I say I never help? I'm here for that only, na? Why I'm here for that? Okay, how many times I said, if you are looking to show gap as experience, you want some, see, consultancy word is very sensitive words. Actually, I should not refer anyone because if something goes wrong, you will say Natras are referred kind of thing. Okay, na? I know. I know. Ready to blame. So, but see, it is better to work out that in your friend circle, seniors, super seniors, Definitely, you are here in Amirpet means you might have got some knowledge about software job. One of your senior relative, working friend, definitely already working in the industry, right? In that one, some people might have shown gap as experience. They might have used some channel to get the documents, right, boss? Don't say I don't have anyone, sir. No one helps me, sir, because I never helped anyone. That is a meaningless thing, right? Definitely, you will be having your own limited network, right? Try to, listen, very let me try to work out there. If you are not getting confidence, or they are not responding, or they are not ready to help you, or they are not ready to reveal that they have shown gap as experience, because some people maintain secrecy, right? Okay, use me as a last option. You mail me telling your requirement. Okay, within 24 hours to 48 hours, I will try to reply the 1-2 consultancy numbers. No, I don't know them personally, but a lot of senior students have taken from them, got benefited. As of now, issues are not came to my knowledge. Okay, no one reported problems with that consultancy. That's why I'm referring them. Okay, right. Hmm. What, Ra? Hmm. I have good policy, yeah. What policy, Ra? Okay. Yes, okay. Edit kibana.yml file in config folder. And actually this comment is there, you have to go for uncomment, boss. Actually comment is there, you have to uncomment it, nothing else. This is nothing but linking Elasticsearch server with what? Kibana server. Or Elasticsearch should be linked with what? Kibana. Okay, in kibana.yml, I am giving Kibana port number. This is Kibana port number, guys. This is the port number of Kibana. Port number of Kibana server. What is this? Port number of Kibana server. What server, guys? Kibana. Yeah, that's great, guys. Okay, now, boss. Right. Here is my Eclipse JWE. Yeah, where is this? 1103. Yeah, 701. Okay. But that is a parallel work, guys. ELK stack one. Where is this Kibana? Kibana.yml file. Yes, this is the software, guys. Config folder, my dear. This is Kibana.yml file. Let's open Kibana.yml file here. Open with the notepad. Open with notepad. Search. What is there? 9,200. 9,200. This is in comment one. Comment means what? This is Kibana software not linked with Elasticsearch. When not linked with Elasticsearch, how we can gather log messages that are stored in Elasticsearch server? Because whenever I start the Kibana, it has to gather what? All log messages from what? Log stash. Sorry, Elasticsearch. What is that? Elasticsearch. Because there only all log messages are stored. Na? After all, Elasticsearch is what? One NoSQL database software, as you all know that, right? Okay, that's great, guys. Save it. Save. Save it. Save. Yeah. This is not port number of Kibana, guys. It's my mistake. This is port number of what? Elasticsearch server. This is nothing but linking Elasticsearch server with what? Kibana server. 90. Okay, port number of what? Elasticsearch. That's great. Then we have to start what? Start Elasticsearch server. Okay, in the bin directory of Elasticsearch installation, what is the batch file we got? Elasticsearch batch. Run as administrator takes few minutes to start, and then to check whether it is really started or not. I'm trying to watch. Check the see the confirmation screen in the browser. That is what 9200 up to 7 version. No need of giving what username and password. Okay, let me start, guys. Config file. ELK stack 1. Elasticsearch, guys. Elasticsearch. Bin directory. Elasticsearch.bat. Right click. Run as administrator. Say yes. Run as administrator. Say yes. That's a warning, guys. And we don't bother about warnings. We worry about only errors. You know that famous joke? You are aware of that? Software engineer, old man. You know that? Did I share that or this batch only I shared? You are not aware of that? Okay, I'll tell. One software engineer, when stress day is there, he sat in cafeteria, public cafeteria, outside the company, public cafeteria. One hand thumbs up, one hand cigarette, and he's smoking cigarette back to back and drinking thumbs up back to back. One old man who has seen better life, much life, observing this young fellow. Almost five to six cigarette back to back and thumbs up also back to back he is drinking. Old man knows both are not good for health. And the old man could not control his emotion and came to software engineer. Sorry, man, I'm observing you from last 30-45 minutes. You're continuously taking cigarettes and that too along with the thumbs up. You know how dangerous it is. Moreover, you're a youngster, you have a lot of life. Whatever the problem, whatever the stress, this is not the way to handle it. And moreover, look at the cigarette box. On the cigarette box itself, warning is there. Smoking is injurious to health. Yes? Okay. After listening entire this statements of old man, software engineer replied only one thing. I'm a software engineer, that too developer. I don't care warnings. I care only errors. I don't care warnings. I care only errors. Because for him, errors are important. And old man surprised. What is the difference between error and warning? You come to my cabin, I will let you know what is the difference between what? Warning and what? Error. So right now we got the warning. Are we bothered? And whenever you use a deprecated APIs or some options are not used, you will get warning. You can still compile the code. We can still execute the code. We hardly worry about only errors. I know some people are thinking that lager level warn and lager level error. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Come back to the whole prospect. I'm not talking with respect to Log4j. Some people are thinking that SAR is talking about lager level warn and lager level error. No, no, no. I'm talking about compilation related what? Warnings and errors. Fine. Okay. Upendra Lodu. Ajat Kumar. You also laughed, huh? You might have heard this joke long, long back now, boss. And actually, one more emoji will be there. I'll show that. Not on cigarette, guys. Uh, okay, one famous emoji will be there. I don't know whether I can get it or not. Google, guys. Related to Git, guys. When fire accident happens, Git commit the code, then Git commit. One famous, okay, famous emoji is there. Emoji on, not emoji. What is that called, guys? Poster, poster or meme poster. What is that? Meme poster on Git push commit. Meme poster on Git push. Yeah, did you get it? That in case of emergency, Git commit, Git push, Git out. Yes, now my dear. Okay. In case of fire this is git commit. That means how selfish people, though building is burning, code should be committed. You should not forget to what? Commit. Because if code is committed, it will be there in the cloud repository, right? Now code is safe or not, guys? Git commit, git push, and get out of building. Get out means get out of the building. Get out means get out of. Here clearly there. In case of fire, git commit, git push, get out. I don't know whether you have seen or not. This is very famous meme for software people, guys. Okay. Yeah, you look at this one also. Wow. How to get like that? Every time I change a time, I do one push. Okay. Jesus Christ. No, this is not correct one. Right? Let it be. Okay. Let's come back, guys. Let's come back. They are not stickers. They are the posters only. Okay. I hope it taken time, but it started now, boss. It has taken time, but it has started. Once it is started, okay. Come to this browser. Here is my what? HTTP colon slash slash localhost 9200. If this message has come successfully, guys, I can say you are ready with Elastic Server. And this Elastic Server, Elastic Search is NoSQL database software. And that is successfully linked with Kibana also. And while starting Kibana, be patient. It takes a lot of time to start the Kibana. Okay, na? So now you try to start the Kibana also, boss. Try to start the Kibana. This message has come. Start the Kibana server. Kibana server port number is what, guys? Kibana. Please, after attending the tools class, you're able to recognize what is what. Earlier, you might have heard all these names from your senior students. He thought that he is scolding someone or he's talking Greek Latin kind of thing. What are the new words? What are the words you heard during your college days, maybe third year, fourth year, and which have become reality after coming here? Tell me. At least few words. You have never heard any software terminologies? At least from friends, working people. You assumed something, but after coming here, it has become something else. Anything like that? Huh? Oh, Spring Boot, what you thought initially? What you thought initially, Ra? Initially, when you not attended the classes, what you thought? Not thought anything, huh? Anyone else? Acha, you thought spring is like springa. Hey, this is biscuit to me. This is biscuit to me. I know that. Okay. No one has that opinion. Generally, we heard that and we assume something, but in reality, it becomes something else, right? Okay. Generally, in real life, also it happens. We heard about one big rich celebrity kind of person, the XYZ things. Once we meet, we get a different opinion, right? After meeting him, we get a different opinion. Before that, we think that he's having attitude, he's having that problem, this problem is not accessible. But once you go there, he will talk very friendly with us. We think that he's great. After talking so much friendly, take added advantage and he will start keeping us in the distance. Yes, my dear? Yeah, something like that. You will, because when you heard, you assume something, but in reality, is something else. You never done like that? Okay, I thought Spring is like a different interface, but it is in Eclipse only like sample Java. Huh? Okay, fine. Acha, maybe you thought Spring is like another IDE, but now you realize it's a framework. Okay, guys. Yeah, now let us think about starting this Kibana server, guys. Kibana takes time. It's a heavy software, guys, because a lot of GUI and all this stuff is there now. Definitely, Kibana takes time to start. Okay, Kibana.batch. Yeah, try to start all your softwares as administrator, run as administrator if possible. If possible. Why to run as administrator? When you run as administrator, if OS level any restrictions are there on files, they will come out of it. Because generally C drive files are D drive files. Okay. Will have some restrictions. When you run as administrator, all these restrictions will be kept aside. That's why it's always recommended to run the softwares as what? Run as administrator. Okay. It takes time, guys. Let's not waste our time. Okay, actually, we have to get this one. We have to get this one. And create create following environment variable before starting what? Kibana server. Java home pointing to one or other version of JDK. It is not path. It is a Java home. What is that, guys? Java home. I hope that I already created so more options. Array, this is PC. This PC only, na? Right. Show more options, properties, properties. Here, what is there? Okay. Nowadays, I'm not opening this one a lot. Here, what is there, guys? Environment variables, advanced system settings. Okay. Environment variable. Array, the same thing we are using, which you said path to Java, boss. Right. Here, path, okay, fine. Java home. Pointing to this one are not there. Otherwise, actually, all these are internally Java software. If you mention the location of Java home, it becomes easy for that one which version of Java should be used internally. Which version of Java should be used internally. Okay, let me give the complete procedure, guys. This PC, earlier my computer, now it has become what? This PC. Properties. What is there? Advanced system settings. What, guys? Advanced system settings. Environment variables. What is there? Environment variables. Okay. Environment variables. Yeah, you have to choose either system or user, guys. But system is recommended. If you create as user environment variable, what happens? The environment variable is specific to currently logged in Windows user. Is no, it should be useful. It should be available for all people, guys. Then we have to think about going for what? Huh? System. You have to think about going for what? System properties. Okay, na? Environment variables. Yeah, where is that? System variables. System variables. Arrow new or edit. If already there, edit. If not there, create a new one. Okay, that's great. Yeah. Okay, now let me check. See, still Kibana taking time. Minimum 5 minutes it takes to start. So tomorrow when we, what is that? Tomorrow when we come, when we start the class, remind me I have to start Kibana server first because it takes time to this one. Okay. What I want to do is I want to have 2-3 applications generating 2-3 log files so that I can monitor in a single place or not, guys. Okay. Meanwhile, can I parallelly do that work, guys? Say okay, okay, that's great. Yeah, here is my what, my dear. Here is my what here. Eclipse JWE 2024. Yes, already opened. Opened. Yeah. Here I will take two projects, guys. SL4J with Log4j2 is there. Log4j1 or 2 and there really does not matter, boss. Okay. Yeah, here I will take ELK stack. What is there? ELK stack. JDBC pros 01. JDBC pros 01. ELK stack JDBC pros 01. ELK stack JDBC pros 01. Yeah. Here we'll stick to single log file, guys. Log4j.properties. We don't take these many log files. I think file appender HTML layout, no. File appender pattern layout. Okay, I just want to have this. Forget about reminding all the things, guys. File appender and I think we can use shortcut key Control plus Shift plus C. Oh, toggle, no. How to remove, guys? Backward slash, no. Control plus, not happening. That's for Java multi-line single line. And it's not happening. Control plus slash. Oh, right. Remove. Okay, that's good. Control plus slash. I tried control plus shift plus slash. In Java, we use what? Control plus shift plus slash for multi-line comment. But here's control plus slash there's a toggle key. One for on, one for off. One time for on, one time for what? Off. Okay, guys. This is my file appender, guys. This is my file appender. Log4j2.properties. Here is my what? Log4j2.properties, guys. Yeah. Let's run this application and let's confirm, guys. Select test.java. run as Java application, whether it is generating log file or not. Okay, definitely generating log file. But where that log file is coming, refresh. In the project itself, right? 1 minute. What I do is, I don't want to see log file coming here, guys. I want to see log file coming in some E drive logs folder. What is that? E drive logs folder. ELK underscore, what underscore? ELK underscore application log 3. ELK underscore application log 3. At E drive, I think I have some problems, guys. Let me put them in D drive only. Let me put them in what? D drive. Okay, in D drive, let me make sure that logs folder is there or not there. D drive. Here is my what folder, guys? Logs folder. Not there. I'll make sure that logs folder is created. Show more options, guys. New folder. What is there, guys? Logs. Okay, now let's run the application and let's check. Log file is created or not. Select test.java, run as Java application. Here we got output, my dear. Come on, everyone. Yes, right, that's good. D drive, where is this? Logs folder. Here is what? ELK underscore application underscore. Here log file has come now, my dear. Okay, that's good. But now let me check Kibana is ready or not. I think now Kibana is what? Ready. It's running on which port number? 5601. 5601. Yeah, if the screen is there, means what? Kibana ready. Kibana ready, linked with Elastic. Kibana ready, linked with what? Elasticsearch. Fine. Right? Okay, tomorrow when we meet, we'll develop one more JDBC application, generating one more log file to the same folder or different folder. Okay? So on both the log files, I want to use ALK stack for monitoring purpose. That is the agenda of tomorrow. I think you got the basic idea. Right now, one application ready. Tomorrow we'll keep one more application ready. That is also JDBC application. If it is microservice environment, Spring Boot people, then multiple microservices, multiple log files, and we can enable logging on them, right? Okay, that time we can see in single place, we can monitor the log messages or not. Okay, Monday or tomorrow? Tomorrow only. Why? Saturday, any holiday for you? Did I say Saturday is holiday? Did I not take classes on Saturday so far? Taken, na? Okay. Generally, I take classes on Saturday. Fine. This Saturday is working day. Entire last week you have taken holidays only, na? Entire last week hardly 1-2 classes happened, right? 3 days you got holidays. Fine. This tomorrow we have a regular class, guys. Okay. So still practicals are pending. Major practicals are pending. That we will take up when we meet in